Ahead of the season 2 premiere of BET's original series 20s, culture editor Bianca Gregg sits down with the stars of the show to discuss black women and friendship, as well as what we can expect from the second season. Okay, ladies, so my name is Bianca Gregg, and I am the culture editor at Baldwin. First, congratulations on season 2 of 20s.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
So my first question is to all of you. You ladies represent such diversity in a group of Black female friends. Do you take pride in offering that form of representation, considering reality TV tries to convince us healthy friendships don't exist amongst Black women?
Hmm.
For me, the relationship between Hattie Marie and Nia is a almost direct representation of my real life. I have very close friends who are like my best friend. Rashonda does pretty much exactly what Marie does on the show. She's a film producer, so it's pretty in alignment with that. And I think it's great, like you said, as opposed to some reality TV shows that show Black women in quarrels and disagreements, having three that are genuinely supporting each other. And yeah, they have disagreements. I think it's unrealistic to think that any people will get along all the time, at all. I think that for me, it's refreshing to see a realistic portrayal of what my reality is.
Mm-hmm. And that they can just be honest with each other, and it doesn't have to be toxic. You can be honest and truthful without there being.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we still and in either season, we haven't seen a moment of sort of competition between them. They're in very different lanes, and even when those lanes start to overlap, they're rooting for each other. Whether that rooting for each other looks like, sometimes having to tell it to them straight, or not. But there's not any of that competition or fighting over a man or none of that shenanigans.
Yeah. I was just about to say, I think that this is a true testament of like friendship turning into sisterhood, because thinking about the way they talk to each other, it would be another level of respectability that would have to be there to be like, I hear you and I receive what your criticism as a sign of love rather than, hate.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
And we need to see that more. It's you guys are just really doing your own thing with how you represent Black women, and we're just very appreciative of that, because believe it or not, it's just not enough of it on television. So the more shows we have like this, the better, because it just shows us overall in a positive light. So thank you guys for being a part of that type of image of us.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I wanted to ask you guys, for each one of your characters, how would you guys like to see your characters develop in season 2?
For me, I want to see Hattie develop a script. She ain't been able to do that. she been talking about it for a long time and she ain't finished one. So I would love to see her do that in season 2.
Yeah, I mean, am I speaking as if I don't know what's going to happen in season 2?
What are your hopes?
My hopes. I mean, I hope that Nia has, I don't know, I hope she has a wonderful time on set on Coco's Butter. I hope she has the time of her life, because, it's something that means a lot to her. I think her family has this high expectation for her. They see her life in a specific way, and she sees her life the opposite. So I hope that, yeah, she's able to live in her truth and be happy in it.
Yeah. And for Marie, I just hope that she's able to find a way to go with the flow, to do what she loves, to explore, take a risk, not be so scared to step out.
And that actually brings me to a question for you, Christina, about Marie. Have you ever found yourself in a dilemma of the heart like Marie, whether romantically or platonically, sticking it out with someone knowing is probably not where you should be?
Yeah, I sure have. I think we all have. I think we all have been in relationships or friendships of some sort where you know that this is no longer. And I hate when people say this doesn't serve me or whatever, because not everything should serve you. Sometimes you need to serve others. But I do think that when you know that it's not good for you, and you know that it's not you even useful for them, that time to go, homie.
Yeah.
But you're scared, you in love, you sprung, whatever it is. And so I've been there. Yeah, 1000%. Grateful that I'm out of it now.
Seems like this season touches on kind of a lot of the outside pressures, like Marie is having to kind of stick it out in this relationship. And a lot of times that's what it is in real life. It's not always just us. Sometimes it's just our environment, and everyone is telling you, well, I mean, why wouldn't you want to stay with this person? Or why wouldn't you want to carry that friendship? And it's like, a lot of it is for show and appearance. So I do this season.
Yeah. You got it.
So I have a question for Jonica. Your character Hattie has a lot of sneakers. I am a sneakerhead.
Oh yes, I have.
So I wanted to know, are you a sneakerhead in real life as well, like Hattie is?
You know, JoJo in real life would love to be a sneakerhead if Nike would send her shoes for free. JoJo would be a sneakerhead, different sneakers every day. I would take pictures, I would post about it. Nike, you know, I would love to be a sneakerhead, but the way JoJo's budget is set up, no, she is not a sneakerhead. And I've never been the type, I don't know, growing up, I was never the type to go wait in a line for some J's or something like that. I'm just like, I'm not doing all of that. So, to a real sneakerhead, no, JoJo would not be a sneakerhead. But I did buy those clear boxes recently that open up in the front, so I feel a little more official about my shoes. But yeah, nah, I wouldn't say that I'm that. I wish. Yeah.
Yes, it's harder now to get them. It's costing people way more than what it used to. It's just different now. So I think a lot of us wish Nike would just send us a couple pairs, you know.
You can afford it.
Yes.
And I think I wear the size that the model size, so they could just send me the, you know, trial run shoes. I won't even have no problem. The 8.5 in women's, if you got that.
Well, I appreciate you ladies taking this interview with me and with Baldwin. I'm so excited that season 2 is finally here. I have been waiting. So congratulations to the 3 of you. I wish you guys an amazing season and an amazing season.
Thank you so much, Bianca.
Have a good one.
You too.